Critic on route running, but he's outstanding.
Good protection, aired out downfield, and Shaheed with a spinning catch. Tapped down by Jamel Dean, but
Baker Mayfield, you wonder if maybe he might be landing there in the Bay Area.
3rd down and 4, and the pass is caught by Shaheed. They've got 2 big plays.
Sees that his quarterback's in trouble. He's running a crosser. And then he sees Dalton escape, so he comes back into his view and is able to get some separation there from Jamel Dean. And then, of course, Dalton, he puts it right on him.
Pressure off the edge. Dalton steps up. Wide open is the tight end Troutman. A catch and a run and a 1st down. 2nd and 9. Little pump fake, and then to the near side, Hill. Taysom Hill, touchdown, Saints. Brings up 2nd and 11 as Brady steps up. Tackle made on Fournette by the rookie Taylor. What a play.
And even Paulson Adebo, who's been a little more inconsistent, he's done a good job. They've held up well without their star corner not playing these last 2 months.
Chance for Shaheed on a return on that line drive punt, and he's got the far sideline. Camarda is able to knock him out of bounds, the punter. 4 seconds back on the clock, 1:32 left, and this one's back. Intercepted by Demario Davis.
Coverage across the board, and the Demario Davis is going to take the tight end Auten on the drag across the field and open up that window.
He keeps. He throws. He's got a catch with Olave.
Playing, he's able to work to the boundary, and good thing because Taysom Hill kind of hung with him a little bit and just trusted right back to their offense.
3rd down and 3. Dalton throws. He's got Olave. And the rookie Chris Olave out of bounds with a big play as he gets 30 yards.
Andy Dalton looking downfield, and he's got a man. A 1st down to the 20-yard line. 10th play of the drive is a 3rd down and 9 pass. Underneath Juwan Johnson, another 1st down. Spinning his way, lunging and reaching. They'll mark him down just shy of the goal line. Juwan, 18 yards, and it's 1st and goal.
Right, just a little shallow cross right here, off the line of scrimmage, wide open, and then his ability to do things in the open field. Remember, he came into this league as a wide receiver. I'm not so sure that he didn't break the plane there, Adam. I think he broke the plane. Yeah, Andy Dalton knows. He sees what I see.
He will throw it. And he's going to take a deep shot, and he's got Rashid Shaheed! Taysom Hill to the rookie. Touchdown, Saints.
And watch him at the top of this route. Fake to the outside, right? He's going to fake the corner. Just get the DB turned around. That's Grant. And then he's just got so much speed. I mean, it is so easy.
11th play of the drive is a blitz from the Saints. Ritter stepping up, and down he goes. It's Kentavious Street coming up with the sack. Off the fake to Johnson. Dalton floats it out there, and he's got a man in Olave. Blake Gillikin is out there to punt. Try to pin it. And indeed, that is a perfect 42-yard punt by Blake Gillikin. Saints call the timeout. Now Ritter goes back to work. Cannot slip through the cracks that time. Carl Granderson. Keith Smith is the fullback, blocking for Patterson, who gets swallowed up. Excellent penetration. Attaboy. Good job. Off play action now. Dalton stepping up, low throw. Good adjustment is made by Olave. Pressure coming. Dalton gets rid of it. It is caught. And it is Juwan Johnson again.
Just understanding that zone, understanding that feel, finding yourself that open space, and then basically getting into the end zone. Really nice job.
And Algier's been the excellent runner. You got a reverse here. And a chance at a throw for Desmond Ritter, and Caden Ellis chases him down. Ritter looking for the 1st down, and who else but London, but he lost it. Justin Evans popped it out, and Bradley
on the tackle. Look at him punch at the ball.
Fresh set of downs. It's Kamara again, and Alvin Kamara with another first down. Atlanta will have to use another timeout.
Yard throw and catch to Shaheed last week.
Hill faking. Hill's going to run for it again. Hill gets downhill inside Cleveland territory, taking on tacklers. All season long for the Saints. This is Hill breaking free. Taysom Hill now starting to lean on that.
And to get the ball again, this Browns offense hasn't been on the field.
Read option play. This is Taysom Hill, and he bangs it in for the Saints touchdown. Without the services of Marshawn Lattimore. Watson's pass broken up and intercepted. Picked off. And the Saints in business. Sorensen, incredible.
Hoped and thought he could become.
Back to the ground game with Kamara. Bounces off a would-be tackler, and he's in for the Saints touchdown. Dalton from the gun on 3rd and 4. Over the middle, he finds Kamara. A lot of green grass in front of him. Huge play for the Saints. It's 3rd and 10. Watson over the middle, incomplete. My goodness. 4th and 10. It comes down to this for Cleveland. 23 seconds. Watson all day to throw. Now here they come, and they bury him.